Tears in the classroom as female students realize the Taliban are banning them from university. The latest blow to Afghan women who've seen hard-won, fragile progress rolled back, step by step, since the group seized power last year. Most girls' secondary schools had already been closed down. This morning, armed Taliban members were stationed by the entrances of universities after the ban was announced last night.
I heard about the news today and I genuinely felt awful. I tore up all my notebooks. This isn't a life worth living. They're not letting us study, they're not letting us attend university, they're not letting us go to school. I came now to enroll, but they didn't let me in. I can't express in words how I'm feeling right now. No one can understand my pain.
When I got close to the university, it was a really difficult thing to see. The Taliban were standing at the entrance and were acting so rudely, saying, "Go home, girls have no right to study anymore."
When the Taliban first came to power in the 1990s, their regime was brutal, public executions common, and women unable to work or study. But in August last year, when they returned to Kabul, they initially held off bringing back some of the strictest laws associated with their regime. Since then, however, floggings have been introduced as a punishment for crimes. Women have been ordered to veil their faces in public and were recently barred from entering amusement parks. In private, some Taliban members oppose the restrictions on women's education. But it's an ultra-hardline clique around the supreme leader that's making the decisions.
The fact that we do have very visible tensions amongst the Taliban based on specific issues is a source of hope. But it's also a source of false hope at times, because we tend to think that they will come through. We spent the last 2 months thinking that they will do something about this possible impending ban, and they didn't. So I've reached a point where I think that it's just up to us, and unless we mobilize, unless we do something about it, come what may, nothing's going to change.
Afghan society has changed, even if the Taliban leadership hasn't. This is a university in the eastern province of Nangarhar. Male university students walked out of their exams, protesting in solidarity with their female counterparts. Girls' primary schools are still open, but even in rural conservative areas, many Afghan families want their daughters to get a full education. For now, under Taliban rule, that's no longer possible.